Stuart, not the end of the season that you would have wanted. What did you make of today?
I thought we lacked a bit of quality in the final third, especially in the first half. I thought we got in really good areas and probably a little bit more end product. I think we probably could have gone in at half time with a lead. And then second half, the game kind of was a bit stale both ways really. They had a few good counters. And then the goal we concede, frustrating, we're down to 10 men. We've got to kind of just kill the game when we're down to 10 men and get a sub on. But look, it's one of those days. The lads have given everything again for the football club. We've not ended on a high, but we'll come back stronger next season. And we're excited as a management team now to go away in the summer, recharge the batteries and make sure that we're ready to come from the start of the season.
I guess the goal that you conceded will be annoying. Again, a few sort of misplaced passes, a few individual errors. I guess that kind of shows, if you didn't know already, which I'm sure you did, what he's working on.
No, definitely. Look, it's been that all season really. I think I've stood here and done numerous amount of interviews with you since I've come in, and it's been the same theme. We kind of know the issues, and it's something that we will look to address in the summer.
What's the plan going forwards for now then? How does the summer look? How does the next few weeks look as well?
We'll sit down with the owners and Rich, and we'll go through it now, and obviously go through where we feel that we need. We kind of know where we need to strengthen. We kind of know what we kind of need to bring in. So it's about now identifying and making sure that the players that we do add to the group strengthen us.
Is there a timeline for any of that? Is there any date for when the retain list or anything like that will be out?
Look, we'll be speaking about it over the weekend, and decisions will be made over the weekend, I would say.
Obviously, you haven't been here for the whole season, but not first season back in the EFL. What do you make of it as a whole? What do you think of their third season back?
Look, I think it's stabilised within the division. It's not the season that Notts would have wanted as a football club. As us as a management team coming in mid-season, it's not the finish to the season that we would have wanted. But we know what the league's about now. We know that it's a really competitive league. With the teams going out the league next season, I feel we can give it a real go.
How much have you learned since you come in here in January, and how much are you looking forward to a full pre-season with that in mind going forwards?
No, definitely. I think it's one of the toughest jobs to do when you come in mid-season, whether you're in good form or bad form or that. It's very tough to get your identity into the team really quickly. I think you've seen the last probably 3-4 weeks is starting to look like our identity's into the team now. Now we've just got to make sure that we can add to the group and make sure that it's stronger and we can be more competitive in the sense defensively within this league and combat the opposition really.
Obviously, in terms of retain list, got that sort of information for those that are out of contract. Those that are in contract, might we have seen some of them for the last time in a Notts shirt today?
Look, them decisions haven't been made yet.
And finally, I think we've got to give the final word to the fans. 1,200 of them here today. How good have they been all season long since you've been here, but also today as well?
Oh, they've been incredible. To travel in the numbers that they have done today for a game that there's nothing riding on it is incredible, and they've got behind the lads once again. They stayed behind and clapped the lads off, so we need their support next year. We need them as the 12th man. We need to make sure, like I said when I first come in, our home form's got to be spot on next season, and away from home when we travel in those numbers sometimes it's like a home game.
And what's your final message to them ahead of the summer, ahead of the next season starting in August?
Look, we're excited for next season. We know what League Two's all about. We're going to need the fans behind us. We need to all be in it together and stick together. There will be difficult times next season. It's one of those leagues. If you look at Wrexham's and Stockport's and Mansfield, if you look at their season, they've gone through games and batches where they haven't won a game in 5 or 6 games at a time. It's not a league that you can keep winning consistently, but we need to make sure that we're more consistent in what we do and definitely more consistent in the types of goals that we concede.